There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, I switched my broadcasting software, and it went back to everything defaulting. There you go. Audio should be catching up. Yay, we got voice. Okay. That's good. Let's check. Hey, it looks like we should have game audio now too, right? Okay. So, sorry about that. Oh man, it's been one of those days. All right. There we go. Okay, so that should be up and running now. Apologies for the lack of audio in the beginning of there, everybody. Like I was saying, I switched over. I was using a different recording application before, and when I switched over to the new app, it apparently did not save my settings, and it went back to system defaults, which don't work on my system because I'm not running default stuff. I've got some weird configurations on the back end of my system, so it has to use the device specifically, otherwise it won't pick up any of the feed. All right, so as I was saying, last week when we were all together on Crazy Space Panda, we were talking about coming back out here to the ice lake, which we did, and I went ahead and built a little bit of a small starter base here just to get some things in place, because I had to get the eat, sleep, and drink mod. Requires you to rest, and flight seats, the control seats, don't count for that, but passenger seats do. So should have game audio now. Yeah, let me know if it's just too quiet, because I did drop the game audio. We'll bring us back up a few points and see if this is better. Let me know if that's better or not. You should have some kind of audio now. Oh, you know what might help? Let's boost this up a little bit. Okay, so we'll boost that. That should be better, I hope. Actually, that might be too loud now. I'm looking at where it's peaking. Let's bring that back down a couple of points. Okay, that should be a little bit better balanced. So much fun stuff. Okay. Oh, let's go in here really quick. Actually, I want you guys. Let's see here. Okay, so we've got that. Let's get you queued up. Hey, Trouble, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Finally made it, huh? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what's a good time for everybody, and trying to figure out what everybody's really wanting to see for this. Like I said, it is a survival game. We will be doing survival progression through here. This is kind of just a filler series for right now, but my filler series tend to become actual series over time, so. But yeah, if there's times that work for people, be sure to leave them down in the comment section. Let me know which time zone you're in, because the community is, well, somewhat small. You know, we're 3,700 people in the subscriber list for YouTube, at least. I have, like, all of my video playbacks seem to be fairly global, so I'm just trying to find times that work for the most people, and then for everybody else, you get the playbacks. So I will be changing times. I will eventually settle on a schedule where we'll have specific days at specific times. That way, everybody gets something that's a little bit easier for them. But we'll see how it all plays out. Oh, you're in New Zealand, huh? Right on. Lovely part of the world. I can't withdraw 2 metal goods. Do I have metal goods? I have 2. Okay, are you just out of material is the question. You appear to be out of material. Or you're out of... You are out of nickel and cobalt, huh? Do I have any cobalt? I thought I found some cobalt. Oh. Guess not. Alright, so cobalt is what we need to find. Okay, so now we did go ahead and get this little beastie up and running. And before I go too much further, I actually want... We're going to go drop all this stuff off. Drop that in there. So we've actually gotten a little bit of food stuff. And what I want to do is actually get the more of the base up and running. Like I want to get this stuff built in so we actually have a base to work from. Makes Monday streams Tuesday stream. Good point. Yeah. Man, it must be really early. Let's see if it's Australia right now. It's what, like around 9 o'clock or so? Like 17, or what is that? 2100, I believe. Is that right? Man. I'm trying to figure out, without looking it up, I'm trying to remember the time zones. Alright, so we need an ore detector, which the thing had on it at one point, so it's kind of silly that I took it off and I'm going to put it back. I did not mean to take those off the bar, but steel plate for the ore detector. Okay. Let's go. Ore detector. You are currently set for small, so let's select and see if we have the parts in here. Can't withdraw one detector component. I'm wondering, do I have detector components somewhere on me? Because I had one at one point. I may have sold it, actually. Okay. Let's see. What do you need? You need nickel. So I just need some stone really quick. Let's drop down here really fast. $6.50 in the UK, $7.50. That was close. Oh, let's pick up all this stuff really fast. And while I'm down here, let's grab some stone while we're here really quick. Hey, look, wolves have found me. The question is are they going to drop down here to get to me? I don't think they are. Well, they might, actually. Portland. Yeah, nice. Another fun part of the country there. Okay, wolves. I see one of you. Come back! You are my lunch meat. Get over here. Were you the only one? You may have been the only one. Alright. Currently at work watching. Well, don't get in trouble. I always appreciate folks hanging out and chatting with me, but I never want to see people getting in trouble for doing it. Oh, man. But jokes aside, hope you're having a fantastic day. No worries, sir. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you have a fantastic night. Get some rest. It is one of the few commodities that is ridiculously hard to come by these days. Well, I shouldn't say one of the few ones. Pretty much all the commodities are kind of hard to come by these days, especially in the gaming systems, right? All right, so we have that running. I should be able to. Let's grab that. Grab that. I think that was enough nickel. I don't think we need much. You get over. So I had enough nickel, but the damn motors. You know what? Let's disassemble those. And there we go. Now I am fairly certain I have a detector component somewhere, but I may have sold it. Hey Paul, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did things go boom? Not yet. But we're just getting started, so give it 5 minutes. Admiral, how you doing? I am almost always having fun, especially in Space Engineers. Space Engineers is one of those games that's ridiculously easy to have fun in. And we want all of our thrusters. Let's turn them all on, turn them all off. There we go. Alright. So, but yeah, I'm having fun. It's a Monday. I mean, we're doing what we can, right? Okay, so this is our ore detector. At some point, I'm going to break this thing down. That's cool. And we are going to hit up all of our known resource areas because we're looking for cobalt. I'm not really worried about anything other than cobalt right now. And this is a giant iron patch. Holy crap. Look at this. I mean, I knew there was a lot of iron here, but... Oh, cobalt! We found it! That is actually convenient. Okay. That was simple. We're looking for uranium. Yeah, we're looking for Yeah, Clang has not been annoyed yet. Yeah, like I said, give it 5 minutes, we'll probably have Clang banging on our doors here. Alright, so that was the cobalt. There's the cobalt. So cobalt is deep here today. Alright, well that's makes things easy at least, right? Oh, I don't have an antenna, I forgot. That's down there. Okay, so debating, do I want to go grab the antenna parts? You know what? Let's go grab the antenna parts. We're just gonna grab I know. All the crap I took off of the ship, right? Alright. Yep. It's one of those days. Alright, let me grab that. Go put the antenna back on the ship. That's all the stuff I took off day one. Oh man. I swear. No, 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 no. Not you. Alright, you out of there. Thank you. Yes, I know, it's a respawn ship, it'll go away. Splitsy's latest vid? No, what happened with Splitsy? Did he blow stuff up again? Well, I mean, he's Splitsy, so yeah, it's kind of a given. Let's see here. Right, so we are going 2 drills straight down. Excavation. Yeah, I noticed him and Wasted are back at it again in Space Engineers, so... I'm honestly surprised Captain Shack hasn't jumped back into on Space Engineers recently. But he's been kind of busy with other stuff, I believe. And for those who don't know, these are all people who do YouTube content. Shack, I think, is still live streaming. I think he's been live streaming over on Twitch. I know Wasted does. Actually, I think Wasted is Wasted on Twitch. Yeah, I think Wasted's on Twitch now. I don't think he streams on YouTube. Transition from one planet to another? Oh, Lord. I can only imagine what happened with Splatoon transitioning on planets. Wait. Okay, I have to turn my jetpack off for this one. He succeeded in crashing a rover on a planet he wasn't driving on. What in the hell did he do? Alright, I'm gonna have to go check that out. Because there's a story in there that I'm missing. He folded the trailer over into a giant hole. This is that giant rover, or the giant trailer rover thing that he was building. He's already destroyed it. He just finished the damn thing. Ah, Splitsy, buddy, what you doing, man? Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go check that out. So thanks for the heads up. That's very true. Capic has more deaths in one season of Space Engineers than I think I had in my entire, what, 5+ years of the game. And that's saying something. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. Oh, man. We're chasing Cobalt. I keep forgetting with the most recent updates to some of these mods, and Space Engineers has the different materials at different depths now. So, and Space Engineers being Space Engineers, it always looks for the largest deposit within range. So, the closer you are to the voxels, it'll recenter. And that's where your icon for your resources are. It's on the center of whatever node it's tracking. Hey, evening. Okay, well, we'll say good evening to you then. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's enjoying the beginning of their week. For those who are in the other time zones where you are now in Tuesday, hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Oh, let's see. I'm just happy we have Cobalt nearby. This actually turned into a pretty good spot. I think the only thing we're really missing. Look at the stone. Okay. Now, I'm not crazy enough to drop an 8K stone brick here. Because this thing is going to be rather large. So we're going to drop it out here, where it's not going to kill me by dropping it into close proximity in the very small mining area. Alright, so let's go grab Thankfully, cobalt actually has a pretty good conversion rate. Even with the changes that they did to the basically normalizing the ore yields, which Keen, if you're listening, thank you for that. A lot of the changes to the ore system have been pretty good. You know, I like the fact that all of the ore now per kilogram is a kilogram. So it's no longer differences in density for it. Makes planning your vehicles a little bit easier. Still have different yield weights, different yield rates when you're refining it. So, because 1 kilogram is 1 kilogram. I don't care if it's a kilogram of feathers or a kilogram of bricks. Alright, let me mark this. Current position, you are the cobalt mine. We're going to take you, get you up and running. And there's our base. Yeah, okay. Head back this way. So, yes. So one of the first things I need to do is actually break this vehicle down. The reason I haven't done so yet is mainly because of the fact that it has a battery that still has charge on it, which is why I haven't taken to setting this thing up to recharge, because I don't want to have I don't basically want to keep using it. I want to break this down at some point. Come on, there we go. And it's easier to justify once the battery is dead. But I'm also still using it, so I don't want it to be completely useless. It's basically just trying to maximize our time with it. We'll get that going. Now, how much cobalt do I need for this stuff? Okay, so I just need 10 units of nickel, 6 units of cobalt. I think I actually may have... No, I have 1 unit of nickel. I have exactly 1 unit of nickel. Alright, so that means we do need to get some stone, which... Hey, what do you know? We have a giant stone that we mined over here. Look at that. See? What's old is used again, right? There we go. Sorry, it looks like somebody is messing around with the bandwidth again. Okay, so that gets us there. Just need to wait for a little bit of nickel. So we've got like 4 in there. I need 10 total, so we'll wait for this to hit a little over 6 maybe. Okay, that should be good. We'll come over here, drop this off. And then needs 6 cobalt ingots. Okay. There you go. Hey, look at that. Okay. So now we can finally get our cargo container online. We just need to wait for these things to finish printing out. So we do that, we do that, and we weld it up. Look at that. Okay, so we now have a working inventory system. Okay, so let's move all this stuff over here. We can move all of this out. Move all of this over, finally. We got a little bit of ice. Okay, so we now have the ability to make food, we have the ability to make drinks, and everything is tied together in a working system. That's actually a good thing. Okay, so all that's piped together. So now that we have all of that, 466 plates, which is good. How much iron do we have? 7K iron, so I can make 1,000 plates. Let's grab 100 of these. Grab 10 of those because we don't need much for that. And we're going to tell the assembler to crank out. Do I just want to have it go ahead and build? Yeah, we'll just have it build 1,000 plates. So we've got enough resources around us that we can actually build pretty much anything we want to. It's just the mining things out at this point. But first things I want to do is I want to get our habitation situation sorted. So let's let's go vertical on these. So we'll just do something like this. Let's set that up here. Okay. And then I think let's do the door here. So what we'll do is we'll use that as the ramp in. I can put stairs there, but these are cheaper. That gives us all. Yeah, we'll do that. Like I said, this is going to be just a very simple, very quick base. Basically, you know, just to have a place where we can kind of sit around and relax a little bit. And for you guys, we're going to do the door here. And do I want... I think we may do a window out on this side. Yeah, maybe do a window there. We'll have a door here. And so we're gonna do, since it's a Earth-like planet, we don't need to worry too much about the whole thing being ridiculously airtight and retaining atmosphere and everything, which is nice. That is a good thing to not have to worry about. So we'll have you there. You're going to be a window. I think we're going to do the window off of this face. So we'll do that. And then I'm almost tempted to use these half windows. I really like these things. These things, they just look nice. I mean, yeah, it's not like it's a combat base, so we don't really need... Do I have any girders? I don't have any girders. So... make like 20 girders. I'll kick those over. How much? You need 4 girders for those. Oh, yeah, that's ridiculously cheap. Alright, so we'll do the half window there, half window there. And see, I think that'll look good. Right. At least I hope so. Yep. So I do a girder there, half window there. Okay. And so we get this stuff, start getting this stuff welded up. You are a battery. All right. We're going to do plates. Maybe the rest of those, the rest of those. Okay. And then, like I said, we'll do a little bit of mining. What I'm planning on doing for this is I'm going to try and keep the mining to a minimum on camera. Jago, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to try and keep the mining to a minimum on camera during streams. I mean, there's obviously, especially early game, it's going to be hard to completely limit it. But I do want to try and minimize it as much as possible. Okay, so do need to put a light in there too. Just go ahead and close that off because we can. I'm really just worried about the area inside. As long as we can close most of that off, that's all I'm really worried about for right now. Alright. And then obviously we'll need some construction components, which, let's go, let's grab our light. Light in right there. Okay. To your light, let's bring that out to 7. Actually, let's go 9. So it'll fall off of 3. Drop that intensity in half, and then we're going to do 200, 225, I think. No, maybe you're 200, and you're 225. Nope. So what I'm trying for is something that's a little bit cooler and not quite so harsh. Let's see, if we drop that, it goes yellow. Let's take you 175. Let's get 200 there, and 200 here. Oh, let's do 225 then. There we go. So just enough yellow to not blind us. And we have a block back here we have to weld up. There we go. Okay, so rudimentary base is mostly done. So now I had parts in my inventory, so we need to do that to make sure. Okay. So we'll get those running, and that'll give me a somewhat secure area away from the roving packs of lunch meat, aka the wolves. So, go ahead and get some more of this stuff in. Now, I am intentionally leaving these exposed because I want to be able to connect into it at some point. We're eventually going to have a connector on the back of this, which will have either our rover or whatever vehicle we end up building. We'll tie in, and then we'll have this set up for base expansion. Basically, I'll be able to run lines out into what will eventually become a larger base. So right now, this is just the phase 1 immediate, oh crap, we need a place to sleep. Oh. So yeah. Alright, let's see here. How are we doing? Okay, first one done. Second one's done. So we just need motors and glass. Do we actually have everything we need for that? Let's look in here really quick. According to this, it should be done. Hey, look at that. So we close that up. And then we want this to be heated, so we are going to put a vent in. And we're going to have you put that into production. Makes it a little easy. So yeah, with just a little bit of just a little bit of planning, you can make these bases really, really quick. I mean, you can just knock, like you saw, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes of mining, and you should have enough material to basically have a simple base up and running. And like I said, with this particular mod, it becomes, oh, that's not good. See? Alright, so so we have to change which block we're using there. I keep forgetting about that. I want that one. There we go. No one warned me. Oh, all right. And you need cobalt or nickel. Probably nickel. Yep, nickel. Okay, so we need to get... Oh, you need iron too. Got plenty of cobalt at this point. So we have the iron, it's just the nickel we need. Actually, how much nickel do you need? You need 16 nickel, huh? Wow, 1.67, it's crazy. Alright, so we're gonna hop down here, grab some stone really quick. Just grab all this stuff. We're just stripping the walls a little bit, it's fine. Now, I do have the nanobot build and repair mod loaded. I think I do, right? No, I don't. Wow, okay. I stand corrected. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing this manually. Okay. That works for me. Let's get in here really quick. Just drop that off. Move it over, and cobalt. We have more than enough of you for right now, so you can go to the back of the line. And I'm hoping that will be at 0.3 per tick. That may not be enough. I may need to... Yeah, I may need to get bit more. Okay, let's go grab a decent thing of stone down here. I have to say, this is one of the nice things about the ore changes with Space Engineers, since stone now has an actual use. But it's also one of the downsides of stone having an actual use. It becomes a little OP because you get so much of the basic material. You're really not worried about, you know, finding everything anymore, because this provides nickel, silicon, iron.
Inventory full.
Is there anything else? I think it's those, which, you know, are ridiculously common already. Yeah, so gravel. So you get silicon, iron, gravel out of it, and that really, I don't want to say kills the balance, because I don't think it actually does kill the balance, but it's definitely something that causes a refactoring to be necessary, which I don't think has really happened. I mean, yeah, they did increase the cost of things like the iron plates. Did I not drop off my... Did I drop off the stuff? There you go. But yeah, I do think that there's a refactoring that needs to occur once they figure out exactly what they're doing for the resources, because it seems like they've been making all of these really good changes to the game, but there's a little bit that try not to get into too technical for the game design stuff. There is a level progression system for resources, from gaining and producing resources, and this change eliminates some of the bottleneck of having to find specific things, because of the fact that stone produces, you know, nickel, silicon, iron, and gravel, I don't need to look for iron deposits, silicon, or nickel. I just need stone. Yeah, sorry about that. YouTube is being a little wonky. So I'm not quite sure what it's doing. So I do apologize for the inconvenience. But yeah, so like I was saying, because when you're doing game design, right, you're looking at what is it your end result going to be? What is it you're trying to produce? How long is it taking to produce that, and how much gaming do you need to do in order to get all of the things together to produce it? By having stone now produce 4 resources, the nodes that are generating, like the dedicated nodes that produce higher quantities of it, they take on less of a priority in the games on the gameplay side, because of the fact that where before, if I wanted to produce iron, silicon, and nickel, I had to find those resources specifically. Because I can now mine stone, I can drop a miner anywhere and mine hundreds of millions of stone and still get the resources that I need. If that makes sense. Yeah. So what I think Keen did on the first pass on the refactoring is a lot of materials, or a lot of the processed goods like stone plates, all the component stuff, had their resource requirements increased slightly. In some cases, I think even doubled. So what I think they really should do is to go back and say, okay, now that we have the resources are this easy to get, how do we make the rest of do we want to slow down progress, or do we want to speed up progress? Because the change really does feel like that they're trying to focus more of the gameplay experience towards a faster progression for the people who want it. But not everybody wants that. Some people enjoy the actual survival aspects of it, and yes, it's basically I have the option of gathering stone or gathering dedicated resource types. But in terms of efficiency, why would I ever not harvest as much stone as possible? It harvests faster, it's easier to find, and you can and it runs through any of the processing systems ridiculously quickly. So overall, like long term, specific dedicated resources are probably more efficient. But the fact that you can just produce so much material now is just like, it takes away some of the logistics planning of the game. Oops. But again, that's just my take on it. Drink that. I thought I had water in here. Did I put... Let me check to see if I put stuff in the ship. I may have put stuff back in here. Yep, there it is. Okay. Okay, so... Yes, and I like I said, I believe KSH is working on it. Keen, as much crap as I give them, because I do, I give them a lot of crap. I give them a fair ration of stuff. But as much heartache and crap as I give them, they do try their best, and they often succeed where others fail. So I'm not going to knock them too much for it. Well, I mean, I won't keep giving them crap either, but. Oh, glad to hear that, Trouble. I'm always glad when the content that I make helps inspire other people to get interested, even if it's not in the game that I'm playing. So But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I still need to finish that ship. It's sitting. I basically have a save file for that ship specifically, and it's sitting there. I've got this giant note on my desktop about finishing it, getting it out on the the workshop. I just there's so much still to do on that ship. I'm just like, I need to just kind of settle down and get it done, and then get it out. It'll get it out. Just basically get it off my plate. Alright. So we have all that. I want a place to store the food, so let's throw in one of these. What do I need for this? Interior plates. Okay. Nope, you out there. That. And then this will let me keep the food outside of the kitchen stuff. Yeah, no, it was crud. Nighttime wolf raid. All right. Hey, buddy. Reloads! Must reloads! No, come back! Come back! You're my running lunch meat! Lunch me down! Lunch me down! Oh, come back! No, don't despawn! Off the... Hey, that's one way to take it out, right? Oh, man. Oh, hello. Body location. Man, talk about tripping over your meals. Ah! Ah! No, 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 no! Get back into... Ah! Hey, buddies. Sit, Ubu, sit. All right. Ah. Look at that shot. Look at that. Upload it? I may, actually. For the most part, it's basically just finishing up like detail work on it. I want to change with the thruster layout and such. But yeah, I could upload it as it is and let folks figure it out. There's a lot of blocks that I did partial weld ups on. And so I need to go back and get all of the armor, all of the grids and stuff like that placed in there. That's basically what I was working on, was just getting all the resources together to mass produce, you know, like something like 200,000 steel grids. There's some just ridiculous amount of blocks on that thing. Alright. Oh, so the first death of the evening was due to wolves. Alright, so you are a whole lot of lunch meat. Okay, that keeps us... That's good for now. We don't really need much more. I do need to get the crop going. So I think what we'll do now is let's start planning... let's grab like 200 plates. Let's start planning out... Oh, yeah, sure. Get you out of there. Get you up running first. This way we can move all of our food and stuff over here. So while it's not necessary for this particular playthrough because I don't have the mod installed, there is supposedly a mod that puts in a perishable timer on the goods. And so you need to use things like the bars in order to preserve the food. Actually, having said all of that, oh, okay, so you won't let me eat out of the containers anymore. All right. Cancel. So let all that happen. I have to give it a couple seconds. There you go. Let's hop in here really quick. That gets that up. We need to get our water up. Sparkling water, this stuff is amazing because that gives, I think the sparkling water is 50. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. If I can, I'll put it down in the comments section. But yeah, it's like there's some really interesting mods out. Okay. We'll keep the water on us because that drops so bloody quickly. Right, so if we go in here, we can produce roasted meat. We'll do like 5 of those. Did another wolf pack find us? Yep, sure did. Come here, you. At some point, I will upgrade to the rifles. Whee! Come here, buddy. What, you think I didn't know you were there? Anybody else? All right. Oh. See, we just have to. They just have to sleep. They're tired puppies, and they had little packs. They had little packs of refrigerated meat on them for us. We're not doing anything wrong. Oh, alright. Drop all this stuff off. Again, like I said, let's start working on base planning because I need to get a. Actually, I need interior plates. Yeah, we happen to have a couple. Okay. Should be enough. Alright, so what I want to do is have a farming area. Since we have a small hab there. Let's grab. Do we want to do pipes? It is farming area. Let's do pipes. I don't use these things nearly enough. As much as I complained about not having them, now that they've put them in the game, I don't ever use them. Alright, so it's a sorter. That's that. So we'll do a pipe end. Do that. And I mean, they are kind of expensive for. They're more expensive than regular conveyors, I believe, which is one of the reasons why I don't generally use them. But you have to admit, they are kind of cool. All right. Let's see here. Do flange. Conveyor pipe. Is that 1, 3? Wouldn't be a bad place to do this. Flip it like so. And then we'll do our regular conveyor blocks in here. Okay, so that's going to come in that way. We'll have it go 2, 3. And then this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5 blocks. Oh, you know what? No, let's do this. 2, 3. And then do that. Okay. And that way we have room for expansion if we need it. So under farming, 5, 4, 5, 6, yeah, so it's just 6. Okay. And so what I'm thinking is we'll have all of the machines, like the actual growers, like the mushroom farm, the herb grower, and the vegetable grower on the wall on one side, and we'll have the farming blocks on the other side. And then we'll have a walkway down in the middle. So if we then go like so, actually let's use we have the conveyor vent, we may as well use it. It is an awesome block. So we'll do that. And I think we can get away with doing this, right? Basically the same format we did before. What I'll do in this one is actually do something like that, I think. Do I want to do it this way? Yeah, and so what we'll end up with is hold on, distracted. All right, so what we'll end up with is an area that we can walk around in here. So I'll have that. We'll have a window on this side, a window on this side, and then over here, do I want to put windows in over here? Might put windows in on this side too. I don't know. I may plate over that too, just to have something a little bit different on it. All right, and then we'll have our door. Again, since this doesn't actually need to be airtight, well, it'll be airtight, but it doesn't need to be an airlock on it. Let's go. And I really wish this door was a large grid block. I love the sliding door, the sci-fi sliding door. And I would use it everywhere if I could. We'll do that. And I think what we'll do for here is we'll do the windows. Do I want to do? I mean, I could do that. Yeah, let's just have windows again. So I need 2 girders. Okay. Actually, get me 6 girders if we have them. Hey, we do. Look at that. This is just to get the stuff in. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and put the windows in. Ah. So we'll do window there, window there. We'll have a window here, window here. Rinse and repeat. Build a little greenhouse here. Now this one, the center line here, will actually need to go up to a second block. So what we're going to need is you guys are going to have to actually go here. Up one. And this is because the apple farm is a block that's 2 blocks tall. Which means all of this needs to come up one line. what I may do is let's we'll leave that one maybe. Trying to decide if I want that or if I want to go like this. I mean, I could even sink them down a line. I might do that. I might sink them. I might sink the floor down a block. Let's see here. If I do that, leave that where it is, leave that where it is, have that ramp down to a lower block level, and then have all of this stuff down here. And that could work. That could be interesting. So what we'd end up with is let's turn our light on so you can see. All right, so what we're talking about here, have a block there. And so this lower area would become the floor. That's where the floor level would be. Let's get this out of here. That's going to come out. Actually, that's going to go back in, but that's okay. Make it a little easier for us to get this stuff done. Alright, so the floor is going to be there. What we're going to end up with is you guys. You'll be there. Ah, crud. You'll be there. Let's get this out really quick. So we'll go one block there just to tie it all together. Okay. So what'll happen is you'll come in, there'll be stairs that'll come down a block. Actually, that's going to come down a block there. This is going to be the new floor area. So yeah, okay, I actually took that a little too far down, but that's okay. It's fine. I know all this ice I'm wasting, right? See if we can do this and not destroy the shapes here. That's so. Actually, don't really need to mine too much more of this out. Should be about good. Alright, so you guys are going to be conveyors, please. Conveyor block. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over here it's going to be 1, 2. Not you. Thank you. Alright. Alright, so that comes down here. You're going to come in there. So there'll be stairs down. You'll have the walk area here. And what I may do is put the tree, I think I'll put the apple farm like right here. Okay. And then for the stairs, stairs are going to go right there, but I need to get ready for that new construction component. Let's grab one of those really quick. Maybe. Or not. Okay, that's basic assembler. Maybe like 10 of those. There you go. I only need a couple. The wolf has found me. Dang it. Almost out of ammo too. I need to make some more ammo. It would help if I would aim straight. Anybody else? Oh, hello. Come on. Gotcha. All right. There we go. Nothing like misplacing the wolf. All right, let's grab the last one of you. Okay, so we'll grab this. Let's try that again. All right. And it should be, there's the last one. All right, so that means all of this can now go back to the way it was originally. Okay, so that's going to be you're going to be that. We're actually going to try to not create massive amounts of problems for me here. Oh, hey, how you doing? Anybody else hanging out over here? Guess we should do a quick lap around the base, make sure there's nobody else kind of hanging out here. Which is why I've been rounding off the bases a little bit. I'm trying to keep the AI from getting stuck on stuff. Now what we can do is we can actually have an elevated walkway that comes out and around and ties into here. So we'll have a single set of stairs that comes up to a landing, and then that landing will split into there and then continue this way. You'll see when I'm a little further along. Oh, sorry, pups. My dog is sleeping on my foot again. I moved. He was not happy. Do we want to do a bit more of a ridge on this one so that it actually comes up like this? Nah, I'm not happy with that idea, actually. Let's do the half blocks again. So we'll end up with something like this. And then what we can do for those, yeah, bring this across. There you go. And what we'll do for here is we can put in windows. Actually, it might not be a bad idea for these guys. Do I want to do those, or I want to do regular windows? Because I could do those, but then I would lose the interior space. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change the window layout. Small change to the windows. You're going to go take you out. So we'll grab you. So we're going to go boop, boop, boop. There we go. So you, and we'll flip you to that way. I'm going to change that to there. Okay, so you come down, and then we will have, let's get our farming blocks. We'll be able to put our farming blocks in. I think I'm going to put the tree here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll put the tree there. That's fine. And then up here, we can go. Oh, I need girders. Girders. We need girders, man. All right. No, not organics. Girders. I mean, technically, I guess they could both be the same, but hey, you know. If you've never drank Iron Brew, you probably don't catch the joke. All right. All right, so that gets us a greenhouse. So we then just need to weld all of this up. Okay. How many plates do I have? And see, what's sad is I just said I was going to try and limit the amount of on-camera mining I do, but I'm probably going to have to do some on-camera mining, unfortunately. And that fills my food up, which is good. Okay. Okay, so let me see here for the walkways. Those are girders, not construction components. Okay. Well, that's easy. All right, so I may have a few of those laying around. I've got 6. Well, crap. Let's make like 100 of those. 20-ish should be good. All right, so what we're going to end up with is we'll do. How about? Can we get away with? Let's invert one of you. No, I think I like that better. Yeah, okay. And then we'll have you guys like so. You are going to be one way. Really? All right. And all right. And we're going to show you a little trick here. All right. Because we're going to need an approach light anyway for the stairs. So what you do is you place a light like that, and then you can build off the light. And that'll give you a light under the walkway as well. Alright, so, and then you guys will be basically that. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing here that we did over there. So that comes out to here. We do one there. And then we can get walkway there. And we're going to do the same thing for the light over here. Like so. Now you can do this with the double lights, and it may look better for you for what you're trying to do. I'm just doing singles because, well, I'm being lazy. There. And that allows us to come up, go back down if we need to, and get in and out of the farm without ever having to walk out on the ice. All right. So I get you around. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop off the stuff we're not using for right now. No, I still haven't looked into the algae mod. I had to deal with. And part 2 of that call is tomorrow, so yeah. I'll look at it tonight. After the live stream, I'll go take a look. I feel bad because I actually mentioned it a couple times and I had seen it and I went to go look at it. So let's see here. We have all that. Okay, let's go ahead and get all this stuff consolidated here. Okay. And I need a bunch of stuff to get made here really quick. Conveyor junction. Alright, make sure there's nothing in my build planner. 1, 2, 3. Things. 7. 8. Okay. Now I know I don't have enough parts for this, so we're gonna do that. Check a look at our production. And nickel is what we're gonna need. And we're gonna need a lot of it. Okay, so let's take a look at our GPS. We do have nickel. Do I have a nickel mine open? I have cobalt mine. Stone and magnesium. I don't have nickel open. Alright, so get rid of those. We're gonna get rid of some of these things. Okay. Nickel's 1K that way, 1.5, 1.05. Okay, so 0.5 is the one we want, I think. Yeah. Actually, it's only 1K. How much hydrogen do I have? Let's refill the hydrogen really quick. So we'll refill that. A wolf has found me once again. I don't have any ammo. Ah! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! That's bad. Okay.
Low.
Stay out my house. Weapon is out of ammo. Is he sitting down? Okay, that was a bit of a surprise. There's the... There would be the reason to not deal with having stairs down. Yeah. Let's see here. Which weapon do I have? They keep S10. I want... do I have any magazines? That was one. All right. I thought I had more, but apparently... Okay, you get prioritized. You need nickel and magnesium. I got plenty of magnesium. It's the nickel I don't have. Ah! Hey, show guy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Didn't miss much. I had a wild dog outbreak in the house. You know, usual stuff, right? Haha, you didn't get me. Alright, we're gonna sit here for a second just to get my power back. Yes, yes. Oh, there's all sorts of puppies. Alright, so... where'd you guys go? Are you swarming my house? Small puppy problem. Hey dude, no peeing on my stairs. Those are mine. Out of ammo. Alright. I need... well, I've got magnesium. I need nickel, I think. Well, I guess we're heading back over here then. But yeah, basically just doing a little bit of base building and trying not to get my... yeah, I know, right? Yeah, trying not to get my face eaten off by all of the puppies. Alright. We're going to drop down here. Nickel is 20 meters that way. Alright. Give it a nice gradual slope up into the nickel mine here. Oh, it'd help if I was not destroying the nickel. And I came over here because I needed more magnesium anyway. I figure I'm here, I can grab it. But this is coming back to what we were talking about before. It's like outside of like the magnesium, I'd basically be able to build everything I needed. So magnesium would be like the only resource I actually had to worry about. Let's head back that way. We're gonna fly to avoid any more puppy problems. Man, I tell you, the wolf spawn is crazy tonight. I mean, that is rather redonkulous. There's the nickel. We got the magnesium running. So we'll go back, pick up the rest of the stuff that we just dropped. We'll deal with the rest of the wolves if they're still there. Looks like they despawned. So. Yeah, nothing like having the dogs get into the house. Oh, so Keen, good job on the AI pathing. That was a surprise. I don't think I've ever seen them actually be able to use the stairs before. That was crazy. I'm wondering if it's because I got the stairs sunk into the terrain voxels that it was low enough for them to actually path up it. Yeah, because like I said, I don't think I've ever seen the AI outside of the spiders be able to use stairs like that. Alright, so let's go drop this stuff off. We'll let the mining rigs run. Well, I should say let the ore processing run. We'll do magnesium, drop stone in the middle. That way the stone gets processed out first. Okay, so we should have a lot more ammo. Oh, punks. Yeah, they despawned. Okay. Of course, I don't have a construction component anymore, but, you know. It's fine. All right. You go there. Man, I may change this so you come up and then there's like a little gap here that you have to jump over. But yeah, that was crazy. All right, that means we need to consider getting some of the like some of the defenses up, which was going to be next on the list for things to get built. And okay, so what am I carrying resource-wise? I've got a bunch of plates. You are conveyors. So this means that yes, we do need to actually build this stuff out. Let's take you out for a second. Yeah, I mean it's really rare to see the wolves be able to pathfind up the stairs like that. At least for me, it's been a long time since I've seen. I mean, I think the cyber hounds used to run up ramps like years ago, back when they still exploded. Of course, they didn't need to; they would hit the wall and explode. So. And just on general principle, go ahead and do all these. But yeah, that was slightly terrifying. Alright. Rubber plates, which is good. We're going to hopefully grab a bunch of stuff. I mean, we might even be out of iron at this point because I just made a bunch of ammo. So for me, right now, the primary thing to focus on is getting all of this in. Or getting as much of this in as possible. Yeah, looks like we're probably out of iron because of all the stuff I just made. Which is fine. Alright. So, good to know. If I see the wolves show up get the hell out of the base as fast as possible. Let's go here. Look at the assembler. Yes, we're out of iron. Alright. Closed doors should be safe. Yeah, it should be. It's a good point. We'll, Alright, so actually our iron mine is right here. Dude. I don't know if anybody remembers way back in the day when wolves were first introduced, like they got rid of the cyberhounds and brought wolves in. There used to be a thing where if you stayed within so many meters of them, they wouldn't despawn. And so I actually had a base, and I mean it was a ridiculous amount of distance too. It was like 12 kilometers or something like that, 15 kilometers. And they would just stay there forever. They would eventually despawn when you hit the number, like an entity limit. But I had one save file where, yeah, I built basically a pen around the base. It was a double-sided wall, so they would spawn, funnel into that one area, and I had like probably 50 of the things just standing there one day. But the reason it was funny was because one of them got into my base, and when he got into the base, I didn't know he was there. And so I was just running around one day, and I think I had hit a wall, like I was moving too fast or something, and hit one of the interior walls, took a little bit of damage. And the wolf one-shot at me because of the fact that I had taken so much damage from it. His one hit was like a 30% strike. So, entertaining. Let that stuff run for a while. Actually, we'll hang out here while we're waiting for stuff to process, because I think it may still be running the ammo. Nope, it's done with the ammo. Okay. Let's move, I don't know, 29 over. But yeah, I'm a little paranoid now. Alright. Okay, so we'll get all of that in, and then we'll start, once I get the all of the conveyor blocks in, I'll start placing the farm stuff. I'm not going to worry about the upper walls for right this second because they don't need to be, actually, am I running the pressurized? I may be running pressurized, which should be fine for this. I'll have to check. I don't have my mod list on hand, so. And I'll probably change this out so that there's a set of stairs that go down into there. And then we'll put some blocks under here, like maybe some of the wheels or something, so we can have some pillars up under this. I mean, we have the column blocks now, too. We have the rounded columns. Could always use that. Are you still missing stuff? Or are you just producing? No, you're okay. So I need 21 nickel and 350 iron. How much? Oh, we got plenty of nickel. Right. It's the iron that's slowly being... Oh, we got the iron too. Okay. We'll drop that in there. We'll drop that in there. There we go. And then we'll get the batteries up and running as well. I want to get those online. That way we can start storing some of our excess power. And we'll come down here. Start getting some of this welded up. that's right. That's right. So I need to get those 3 and that one welded. Alright, so let's take that stuff out. We're gonna grab you. Alright, how many do I have in there? 3? Okay. And you. And that should... Okay, so I'll be there. And one more, okay. Come over this way. Puppy has apparently woken up. Hey, how you doing? Oh. Well, should I take a small video of you running around doing stupid stuff? Yeah. Okay, so it is done running. Hi. Alright, so let's get this in.
Energy low.
And that one in. We want air block back here. And there. Okay. And that should get us. You know what? You need to come out. Because I have that one I need to get in here. So basically what I'm doing is building it up so that if there's destruction on this side, this side still has supplies. Okay. Not that it really matters, you know, in the grand scheme of things, but better to deal with it up front and not have to worry about it later. So technically, everything in here is patched in. Now it would just be finishing off this area. So we just need to run those. Let's get rid of that stuff right now.
Energy critical.
And you're going to be there. Do I have? Awesome. Alright, so I need a little bit of power. Let's not make this one of those series where every time I turn around I'm dying because of the fact that I forgot to charge myself. Okay. Hi. My dog has decided he wants to be part of the show. Hi, pups. Oh, yes, you're okay. There we go. We'll put them all into production. I think this is pretty much gets our most of our survival stuff sorted. Missing motors, missing all sorts of stuff. Okay, so that'll feed in And then we just need okay, and that'll basically get us tied together. So once we have all of this done, we'll be pretty good. Let's see if we can get the last little bit of this stuff in here. Okay. And now we'll grab the farming blocks. I grab this. And you are interior plates. Are you all interior plates? You are all interior plates. The dog cam might be popular. He might be. He's the old man of the neighborhood. So, so if we do, so we're talking about putting the tree there. So if we do that and we put you there. Put the herb grower there. And wheat and soy. So apple's going to go there. That's a steel plate item. So let's do vegetable farm. We'll do the wheat farm, soy farm. And we can move we can actually move the kitchen over here. Now, one thing I wish is that the kitchen had some form of hook in. I think that would be good. Oh, you know what we can put in here that we don't have? We can put in your custom kitchen, you're the kitchen. What is it? It's the, isn't there a rat? There it is. Emergency rations, but you're small block only. All right. I guess we can't then. Well, I mean, we probably could. I could put a rotor in and hook some stuff up to it, but that gets us our food stuff. Okay. Small steel tubes. Are you out of iron again? We may be out of iron again. Going through it pretty quickly. Alright, so let's get this. The guys from Ember up there. And I don't have a steel plate on me, do I? Nope. We'll grab a steel plate. We can actually leave this open for now. And I'm gonna grab. I'll just grab some more steel plates, just because I want to put the apple tree in there. You are going to be here. All right. So what these things will do is once they're in and they're tied in on the network. So you know how we were buying the vegetables from the trader? We use those basically as seed for the rest of these things. What that will allow us to do is to grow the vegetables that we need in order to make the meals, which will allow us to survive longer, hopefully. At least that's the theory. Okay, so actually, as remembered, I picked up a bunch of parts. did I pick up stuff for these guys? Oh, you didn't take much to get working. Okay. Awesome, I guess. Okay, so you are not patched in yet. Alright, so let's... we're gonna... Now the apples are actually cool because they provide the ability to have food and drink. And okay, I think I put all of that stuff in production before, but okay. I'm more worried about getting the oh, hello. More worried about getting the food portion online than I am to getting the other stuff up and running. Okay, so I'm missing tubes. Interesting that the functional line is way down there, but okay, so let's go grab our supplies out of the chest here. So all of let's try that again. All of this stuff will become seed material except for the meat. Now what we can do is actually over here. We'll go this way really quick. A wolf has found me. Okay, let's head out really fast. Where you at, buddy? Here, Wolfie, 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 Wolfie. There you are. That's a horrible aim. Come on, Hal, you can do better. There it is. Oh. Funny enough, we stopped losing faction with the spiders. Get the last couple of things down here done. Alright, so if we go in here, we go to production, we tell it we want to grow wheat. And let's go ice. We just need a little bit of ice. Let's drop 100 in here. And it's going to start growing wheat for us. Now we come over here and do the same thing on the herbs. And we're going to sell just one herb, right? And you're also going to need ice. We'll drop, I don't know, yeah, let's do 50 here. And we're going to rinse and repeat for each of these farms. Nope, nope, not out of there. Out of here, thank you. And then here we have cabbage and pumpkins. I don't think I have cabbage. I don't think I picked one of those up yet. I do have pumpkins though. And you also will need a little bit of ice. Yeah, don't have cabbage. That's the one thing I don't have yet. And then you guys need bulletproof glass. Now these are tied to the inventory, so I can actually pull stuff out of here. So am I? Oh. Am I out of glass? Okay, so I am out of glass. How much silicone do I have? How do I am out of glass? Okay, so let's go grab a little bit of stone. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just go hit the silicone deposit because we do have some in the area. Oop, hello. That. I don't think it's going to require a whole lot, but I'm actually going to have to go pick some up anyway. Mainly because of the fact that I'm going to need it to get the rest of the greenhouse up and running. Okay, that should get us enough for what we're doing for right now. I'll go do like some heavy mining here in the near future. We'll do it off camera. I'm not gonna do it here. Let's see how. So it's going to burn through that silicon really quickly. Basic assembler. Yeah, so it's just basically that at this point, which is cool, actually. Alright. Like I said, I'm going to need more. Did I have another? I have a red dot. Okay, I think that's the one. Yeah, that's that guy. Okay. Man, I'm getting paranoid. Straight up getting paranoid at this point. Okay, that's all. That's, I think, everything except for the one grower now. Which. And now the mushrooms don't require anything to produce, I don't think. Yeah, just gravel, organic, and ice. We'll make 2 of those just because. And then what we're going to do is we'll drop another 50 ice in there, and it should be producing stuff for us. All right. Apple farm. We want you to grow an apple for us. Gravel, organic, and ice. You also need ice. Everybody needs water, right? There we go. And so that one herb that we used became 20. And this is how you you survive with this mod. It quickly becomes production. You are producing, you should be done in a couple of minutes. So each of these items grow at different rates. So you really want to be producing basically as much as you can early on, so that you can have the supplies necessary to start making the more advanced meals. And you're almost done. But yeah, all of it adds up over time. And oh, so close. 98%. 99%. Now the only thing, 100%. So you get 40 wheat out of that. All right. Mushrooms. You guys grow pretty quickly. Apples take forever, if I remember correctly. These things are, yeah. Oh. Right. The soybeans take a while too. I think the soybeans actually may be the slowest growing of the material. Well, no, I have to remember which order I did them all in, but yeah. So as you can see, it does add up. You'll start getting food. Once you start getting that, you can turn it into the more advanced dishes. Have all that running. And so we'll actually be able to start building the more advanced foods. Now, things like the steak with mushrooms, this is actually really good. This is, I think, I want to say it provides something like 70 food or something like that. The soup is pretty good. The burger, apple pie is pretty good. Like, all of these will keep you alive in the game now. So, and my build planner is empty. So we are going to see if we have the materials. Okay. Put all of that into production. Get all this welded up. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Only other thing I need is plates. How much iron do I have? I should have quite a bit of iron left, right? 1.4k, and I'm burning through that. Okay. So, I need to do a bunch of mining. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to call this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the routine. Feel free to share with everybody. You know, have fun hanging out. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw those into the description into the comment section down below. If you're watching this post, if you are here, feel free to go ahead and throw them in the chat, and I'll see if I can get to them in the next day or so after the video. What I'm going to do, so when we come back on, the plan is to come back on Wednesday, and we'll revisit this. So what we will have is I should have all of this welded up, have all of that base welded up, probably have all of this stuff, like basically we'll have all of the stuff here welded, and I'll start on a landing bay area, like just a small. It'll be a landing pad. It won't even be a hangar with a supply line on it. We'll see if we can get all of that welded up. So when we come back on Wednesday, we'll be doing a ship build, right? And we'll probably focus mostly on the ship build for Wednesday. Oh, I may throw a couple of cannons in here too, just like little point defense things, just to protect us from the wolves a little bit better. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you and chatting. And we have wolves. Where are the wolves? We have wolves everywhere. Hey, you. How you doing, buddy? Eh, not a bad way to end the show, right? Whoa, hello. Well, I'm seeing. I'm having shooting anxiety. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Man, my aim is horrible today. I can hit him running, but on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Let's grab the last of this. See, we got the farm up and running. We can have a Thanksgiving feast. Woohoo!